Sometimes to move forward on the farm, you've got to clear the way first. This patch of land was thick with overgrown brush and low-lying swampy ground, completely unusable. But instead of writing it off, I saw potential. First step, cut out the bad stuff and let the good stuff grow. Sometimes it feels like the land is playing hard to get, throwing up obstacles just to see how determined you are. But hey, nothing worth doing comes easy, right? I used my newly purchased STIHL FSA 200R trimmer with a brush knife blade to tear through the thick brush, and let me tell you, it handled the job like a beast. It's lightweight, powerful, and way easier than wrestling with gas tools. I've got two STIHL AP500S lithium-ion batteries, so while one charges, I'm still working. No downtime. Every so often, my dad would walk over to check in on my progress, quietly watching, sometimes giving advice, sometimes just standing there proud. He taught me everything I know about farming, from how to work the land to how to take care of it. Lately, he keeps telling me how proud he is that I came back to help take over the farm and keep it going. That kind of encouragement, it means more than I can put into words. This work isn't just about the land, it's about legacy. After clearing the area, I started digging a trench. In this part of the land doesn't drain well. It holds water after every rain. And if you're trying to grow anything, that's a problem. So I got in there shovel by shovel and carved a drainage path to move water away from this low spot. No fancy machines, just old-fashioned work. Nothing says determination like digging a trench in swampy soil. Just me, my shovel, and some very uncooperative mud. Once the trench was in, it was time to seed. I planted tall fescue grass, a cool season grass known for being tough, shade tolerant, and able to handle damp conditions. It's perfect for this kind of area. The idea was to stabilize the soil, soak up excess moisture, and turn a dead zone into green ground cover. One of the biggest blessings on our farm is the natural spring that flows right through the property. It runs year round and provides fresh, clean water for our cows to drink. And honestly, that makes all the difference when you're looking to buy farmland. Always try to find a place with a natural water source. It's one of the most valuable features you can have, not just for livestock, but for the land itself. I'll be honest, I was a bit worried that the ground might still be too wet for the tall fescue to germinate. But after about 7 days, I started seeing little green shoots popping up. That was a relief and proof that with the right grass and a bit of patience, you can turn even the wettest areas into productive ground. Seeing that first bit of growth really gave me confidence that this project would work out. Of course, not every spot came up perfectly. There were a few thin areas where the grass didn't take, so I went back, lightly roughing up the soil, and reseeded those spots with more tall fescue. It's all part of the process, filling in the gaps to make sure the whole area comes in thick and green. Sometimes you just have to give it a second chance to really thrive. And here we are, springtime. Look at that grass. That tall fescue is growing thick, healthy, and deep green. It's one of the most satisfying sights on the farm. What started as a soggy, brush-filled mess is now productive, beautiful ground. That's the power of patience, planning, and getting your hands dirty. It always pays off in the end. If you would like to see more of our farm journey, make sure to subscribe and follow along. This is Farm Life Reimagined, and we're just getting started.